how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And so today we're going to be taking a look at the Google Pixel 5, probably one of the most controversial phones released by Google. And the controversy surrounding the Pixel 5 is the fact that they went with a Snapdragon 765G. Now you hear a lot of tech reviewers talking about that some express frustrations about it, some of them actually are okay with it. But I am here to tell you guys, me being an avid Google Pixel user and an advocate for Team Pixel, even though I'm not actually officially a part of Team Pixel, I do want to tell you guys that if you throw the specs out of the window, if you throw the spec sheet out and just use the phone for what it is, you will actually be surprised. Now, let's just kind of go into it. You guys can see this is the phone itself. The same footprint as the Google Pixel 4a. So you got one bottom firing speaker, you got Type-C charging port, you got a microphone there. The cutout with this fabric case is just solid, as you guys see. I have the Google fabric case on it. Really wish that I had the exclusive one that came with the ones that Team Pixel members got, but I didn't get that one, unfortunately, as it's not carried at Best Buy. But here's the phone without the case on it, raw and butt naked for you guys to kind of check out. And yes, this year's exclusive color is sort of sage. And unlike previous released Google Pixel phones, this year's I guess flagship from Google only has two colors, and that is the Just Black and Sort of Sage. I have the Sort of Sage one here, and I have to say it feels good in the hand. There was a lot of questions though, whether if this thing is fully aluminum or not. I am not about to scratch this thing up or tear into the coating to try and find that out. But as you guys can see, you have the power button on the right side with volume rockers. It's super clicky, just like the Pixel 4a. Got that chrome finish to the power button. You got your cutouts, sorry, at the bottom here. Charging port, microphone, and speaker. No headphone jack at the top whatsoever. And yeah, there's the display itself, punch hole selfie design up front. And for a Snapdragon 765, it is pretty snappy. I will give it that. It is not the 800 series chip, so it's not using Qualcomm's flagship chip. And if you're wondering about the modem, for those who are into the 5G hype, it is the X52 modem, not the X55 or X60. And so that is the modem that's inside that will allow the device to connect to 5G. Now, I've tried 5G on Google Fi on here, which is basically using T-Mobile. And, it's subtle. It's roughly around LTE speeds. Nothing too extravagant. Right now, I currently have my Visible SIM within the device, as I am waiting for Visible to open up DSS support 5G. So hopefully that happens soon. Now, side note, you're able to do that if you have a Verizon model. So if you have a Verizon model Pixel 5 and you run Visible in it, it will connect to Visible's 5G. But if you have an unlocked model such as I do, it will not at this time. It's not currently supported. However, if you have iPhone 12s, any of the iPhone 12s will be able to access Visible's 5G connection. And so currently I'm using LTE, but these aren't bad speeds for LTE whatsoever. The downlink is actually pretty solid. The uplink could use some work. I will say that much. But other than that, I mean, it's been pretty solid on Visible using the Pixel 5. And on top of that, I will go into the battery. The battery has been solid itself. I swear I have tried to kill this thing. I have tried from 100% off the charger in the beginning of my day, and I usually end the day anywhere between 25% to 31% battery left. And so while it doesn't pull 2-day battery or, a day and 3/4 of battery, it pulls an entire day of battery, which works great for me. Taking it off the charger in the morning, using it the entire day, going to bed at night and saying, hey, just laying it down to not fast charge, but to wirelessly charge works out pretty great. But I don't wirelessly charge a lot from this. Speaking of wireless charging, you do have the reverse wireless charging capability. That goes great if you like using the Pixel Buds. You can lay your buds on the back of this phone and it will charge it right up. So one of the big emphasis with the Pixel 5 that I love about it is the camera itself. It actually takes very, very good photos, even if it's still using the same camera sensor that was prevalent in the Pixel 3. It still does very, very well. You also have the selfie cam too, which does a fantastic job at taking selfies. I'm a point and shoot type of guy. I am not trying to be a professional photographer. So yeah, just getting those good moments is what I want. And now it has the ultra wide sensor. So you get ultra wide, normal, and you get a zoom shot with the Pixel 5. Nice touch, Google, for doing that. And the big emphasis with the cameras is that they actually beefed up features when it comes to video. So if you want to vlog, this would be a phone that I say that you could absolutely vlog with and get some really good shots with it, with some of the features that is natively built in into the camera app. And so with that, other things to think about here is that if you're coming from a Pixel 4, you don't have the face unlock. You have biometric fingerprint, but that's fine because everybody's masking up because of what's currently happening in 2020. Can't wait for the year to end. The display is actually quite nice. Everything's visible on it when I see it. And, you know, the colors on it, I actually like. It's actually pretty good. And so in all, I have to say the Pixel 5 is not a phone that I would tell anyone to sleep on. Sure, there are some things that it kind of lacks, but that's totally okay. But if you're looking for a great Android experience at a lower price than most flagships being released, this is the phone to definitely look at. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, smash that like button to let me know. Click that subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified when I upload. And as always, aloha.